With all of the news of people breaking into card shops, of people robbing homes, we're talking about people robbing homes for maybe $20,000 worth of cards. This is $100 million worth of cards. After I asked all of the top collectors to bring their items, almost all of them like agree to do it, which is the surprising part because they know how much we put on the line by putting our collectibles there.
There was a lot of trust. Without the trust, why would these collectors come and bring their most valuable collections, flying in, gathering it together, and then putting it into our museum? Most of the relationships, as I think it's a personal relationship that Jesse had.
Do you worry about the safety of the space at all?
Well, yeah, but I'm not too worried. It's fine. I think we're good. Yeah.
The museum displays were a pretty big endeavor. Originally, we were looking just to source some display cases from a warehouse or retailer.
That in itself is like impossible because we couldn't find the displays, and Manny's like, I got this Richmond uncle, he's gonna custom make this for us in like a month and a half.
We took some inspiration from a Japanese Pokemon TCG Museum displayed by the Pokemon Company.
And that whole communication broke down because this Richmond uncle kept falling behind on deadlines. So I was like, Mandy, if there's no displays for Collecttopia, we're not gonna have a museum. If we're not gonna have a museum, our whole event falls apart. So Mandy went down there and yelled at the dude. She came out of her element to become a CEO lady and gave the guy deadlines and penalties and made it happen. That itself is a miracle.
Just finish this, man.
Basically, I did not leave the museum for like any time on the first day. I personally locked it in all the cabinets. I had to like check 5 times for each cabinet. Everything's secure, so we're like so relieved and like just excited for people to see it.
Yeah, we're about to open up in here. I think all the displays are locked. We're just making sure once that's confirmed, we're gonna open up the doors and the VIP and premium pass holders can come and see the museum for the first time. How do we make sure $100 million of TCG history is secure at Fairmont Hotel, Vancouver for 2.5 days? There's $100 million worth of TCG history in there. It's not just about the value. It is our responsibility to preserve that piece of history. Because if someone steals it, you can't just pay them back. Even if you pay them back, that piece of history is gone. So that's a huge responsibility on our shoulders.
If you actually look at this entire display, every single one of these cards are graded as a 10 and they're all first edition.
Initially, we were gonna get the Guinness World Records to come. We decided we didn't need that because it was undisputedly the greatest TCG display of all time. So we decided to put that money all into security. We got like a tactical security team of 20 people. And beyond that, we're like, we need to get the police involved. They said they never go to events like this, but we explained to them, this is not just about the $100 million in value. This is about the history of our TCG community. And we got the VPD on board. We donated a lot of money from the show, but they decided to show up, not only with their team, but basically our version of the SWAT team because they know what's at stake. This is like an Ocean's 11 type of heist that might happen. Like people will do all kinds of bad things to get their hands on something like this. And once the police were on board, we're like, we're good. When we load in and load out, we had police officers in here guarding them. And today in the morning, we had to have the police officers here to help us escort the items back down into the museum. You can't leave anything to chance, and you absolutely cannot cheap out on security.
I think the reason why they feel secure of their collectible with us is because we put lots of effort into the security. They can see the police officer there, they can see the traffic control that we have for the museum, and they can see how nervous we are, how we feel that's important. Like we value their cards maybe more or maybe as much as they value their collectibles.
It's absolutely incredible. This is the original painting, original artwork of the most significant piece of TCG in history, the Black Lotus. So there are cards that are printed off of this painting that are worth multi-7 figures to 8 figures. The Becca Pristine 10 Alpha Black Lotus is most likely close to 10 million US dollars. This is the original painting of that card, one of one. I think you can't go above this. This is the modern day Mona Lisa.
Like the only one piece that exists in the world, and knowing that there's only one person in the world that owns it felt like extraordinary.
So here we have the original art for Black Lotus, which is the most famous magic card. This painting was made in 1993 by Christopher Rush. That's my most prized possession.
Yeah, up top here. Autographed by the artist. That's insane.
$492,000.
On behalf of Guinness World Records, I can now confirm you have achieved a new record title for not only for the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold at auction, but also the overall record for the most expensive trading card ever sold at auction.
Holy Grail will be what the community decides on it usually. So hard to acquire. Number one, should have some rarity to it, some value to it, and some historical significance. And chasing after it should be a bit difficult. There's also one thing I think that every collector should have, and it's their own Grail piece. It's not something that people decide is a Grail. And once you acquire that Grail piece, I think you should have at least one of them in your collection that you keep forever. Mine is a Gold Star Pikachu.
The Gold Star Pikachu is a very significant piece for a lot of our Hall of Famers and myself as well. The reason why, for both Dubsy and Avery, this card is very special to them because Pikachu is a very cute and shy character. As you can see, the Gold Star Pikachu's got personality.
It's my favorite artwork. It's my favorite Pokemon card. And he's kind of folded up and he's looking up like he's gonna take on something very serious. I kind of reflect on that on my personal self. And I'm like, usually I'm very shy and, you know, quiet. I used to be at least. And no, but that's the Pikachu I want to be. During my collecting career, a lot of my friends kind of encouraged me to come out public. There's so many advantages to that as well. And over the years, I've been building up to it. I'm like, you know what, it's something I want to do for myself as well. So yeah, it's kind of forcing myself to be comfortable with it, and this is the reason why I'm actually coming out. You know.
It sounds like it's like a self-empowerment thing.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
It's like ownership.
Yeah.
So we actually have the highest graded example of the Gold Star Pikachu from every major grading company here. The rank 1 tag 10 Gold Star Pikachu, CGC Pristine 10, BGS Pristine 10, the only one in the world, and a PSA 10. So the greatest Gold Star Pikachu display in the world.
Mandy, my wife, actually owns one as well. This is actually Mandy's item, this one.
So I had a PSA 10 Gold Star Pikachu, and I was always thinking about trading it for a tag 10 Gold Star Pikachu. Jesse helped me make this deal come true.
Jesse, what's going on?
What's going on is we're doing a huge trade.
The person flew in with the card, and we took out my card that was in the display cabinet in the museum, and we made the trade. Seeing it in a tag slab was truly something that I've always wanted to do. It's just I did not have the courage to crack mine and submit it myself. I knew that it was my chance.
Yeah, it's a very special moment because this is for CJ and I's goddaughter and their daughter. We traded the PSA 10 Gold Star Pikachu plus 5K USD for the tag 10 Pikachu.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy it, and I hope your daughter loves it as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Seeing all these pieces put together, it's 9 figures plus, I'm sure, in one room. It's crazy. Having all these really high net worth people come as well is really hard to put them all in one place, and being able to shake their hands, see what their journey was about, and really get their thoughts about the collectible experience and world as a whole was amazing.